I've gone and bought some new camera gear, and just like buses, you wait ages and ages and ages, and then you buy a piece of camera equipment and a second piece turns up almost immediately after. So today, this dropped through my letterbox, and I got it from Amazon. I'll be honest, I'm not a massive fan of Amazon, but however, they do have their positive things. The only good thing about Amazon is that you get a really quick delivery. I don't find that Amazon products are very good value. They're always expensive. But in this instance, I was given a voucher, and I used my voucher, and I bought this item, and it complements the recent purchase I made. And I did have to put a little bit extra. I paid full price for it. I couldn't find it any cheaper anywhere else, if I'm honest. And I paid $65 for this item. So let's have a look at what this item is. I'll open it up and I'll explain to you exactly what it is and why I've bought it. So let's get this thing open. So here it is. I'll open this up and let's have a look, see what we've got. So here we go. So I'll open it up from here. Ready? Open this package. And let's open this up. Let's see. Let's let this drop out. See what we got in this package. So that can go away. So here we have a K&F lens filter kit. So this is the K&F lens filter kit, variable ND, and a circular polarizing filter. That's what I bought. So let's open this up and have a look. This is an ND4 to 64 and circular polarizer all in one. It says on the box, no X spot multi-coating. Don't know what that means, but it sounds good. And I bought this because I really wanted a circular polarizer, because I really missed a circular polarizer. And I bought it 46mm, which is really small, really just to go on the end of this 25mm lens. But fortunately, it's also the same lens thread, filter thread for my 17mm lens. That fits nicely on those two lenses. Sadly, this is a 37mm filter thread, the 45mm lens that I've got, so it's not going to fit on this, but it will fit nicely on these two lenses. I'll open the box now. We can have a look at the contents in this nice little, very nicely packaged external box that I've got this filter in. So let's take it out of the box now. It easily rips off the side, this plastic bling film stuff that you get on the side. So that's that. So let's see how it slides out. It opens this end leak. It says open here, so open up that, and there it is. Nice K&F screen layer thing, and it's come in its own little pouch. To get that out there. Then I get a K&F little leaflet thing, which gives it in all different languages. And this is just I don't know what this is. Oh, it's got something written in there, a bit more info about it. And it's got this really nice sort of leather feel pouch. And let's open that up, see what we've got inside. And there it is. It's only a really small filter, because it only is 46mm for my lenses. Let's have a look inside. So I'll open this up. Try not to get it too dirty. So as I said, this is the very latest version of this filter that the P&A sell, and it's got these things to turn it to ND, ND4 to 64, and it's also a circular polarizer. So I have never used this board before. I don't know how these dual 2-in-1 polarizers filters work, but I will have a look at it and try to work out how it works. I'll fit it on my lens. In fact, let's do this now. Let's just make sure that it fits. I did read the literature about it, but one of the negative things is that obviously fitting this screw filter on my lens means that I can't have a lens cap on, but it fits really nicely on there. There it is. So I'll have to try to work out how it works. Don't know how this exactly works, but I will try to work it out. It seems like that's one thing, and then that turns the other bit. So I really missed not having a circular polarizer, because I had one for my 12 to 40. And what I found was that lots of pictures I've taken where it's got water or glass, etc., I'm really disliking the glare that I'm getting, and I really know how good a circular polarizer is for removing that. And I actually made a video saying that the only filter you need is a circular polarizer. So I decided that I needed to get a circular polarizer, especially now that I've set my sights on the fact that I've got my 17 and 25 and they're going to be my go-to lenses. I just felt it was right to do it. And I also really like the idea. I like the effect that you get from a neutral density filter. And I'd read lots of reasonably good things about these variable neutral density filters. And I just felt that it made sense to get this 2-in-1 neutral density filter and circular polarizer, just one filter on the front of my lens, and that would cover most of my needs, all of my needs, in fact. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I obviously will do with this filter is I'll try it out, I'll test it, I'll find out how it works, and then I'll actually share with you exactly what it does, how it works, and if it's worth looking to buy. I have paid a lot of money for this. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money, but it is for me. But fortunately for me, I got a voucher, so it kind of is a really nice present. It's a sort of present that someone could buy, and for this is expensive, but for this price, it's probably a nice present to have. Like I say, I'll go out, I'll give it a test in the field, and I'll show you my results. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope you found this video interesting, and me buying this new filter might have inspired you. If it has, great. Then, and if you've enjoyed this video, why not give it a like? That'd be fantastic. And if you enjoy this photography content, new gear, reviews, techniques, all the sorts of stuff that I'm trying to do, then why not follow along and subscribe to the channel? That would be amazing if you did. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.